Hey, John Hickok here. Told you guys I was going to be back to doing more videos, and here I am. I'm doing it right now. This is the PC Carbine, the Ruger PC Carbine. You guys may have heard about this. Came out very recently, just in the past year or so. And we have been doing some videos with it. And you may have seen the first video that we did. We had some issues with it. Well, we got a second one, and we did a chapter 2, which you may have already seen or will be seeing shortly. And it seemed to be working a lot, like a whole lot better, because we had some really big issues out of that first one. And this one, we only have one malfunction so far, which, one malfunction out of shooting it, whatever, hundreds of rounds doesn't necessarily tell you a lot. So I would say this one seems to be okay, based on what we can tell. But I'm gonna shoot it a bunch in this video, just kind of play with it and do my usual random pontificating like I like to do in these and son gun videos. So let's put a mag in it and shoot it, and then I'll say some stuff after that. After I shoot it, I'll say things. I'll say some stuff after I shoot it. All right. It's kind of convenient. I don't know if everybody can do that. They have a big enough hand, but it's kind of nice to be able to reach up, grab the bolt right there like that with the thumb. All right. So one of the things I noticed about this, it's hard for me to get my face down. I have this issue with a lot of carbines. I have trouble getting my face down far enough on the stock where I can get a good sight alignment. So that's one thing that I kind of struggle with on this thing. And one thing I just noticed that was kind of interesting. So in the chapter 2 video, on the main channel, there was a moment there where Dad thought that he had fired, the gun was empty because it just felt like it was empty. And I just got that exact same feeling, and it wasn't empty. And it was because the bolt kind of felt like it locked back, but really what it was, I think, is the bolt like barely got back far enough, or it was moving extra slow or something like that. And I think part of the problem that we were having with that other one was the bolt was actually too heavy, or the spring was too strong. And I think that element is maybe present in all of them, all these guns, but maybe it's like a little bit worse on some, and that's why we had so much trouble with that other one. But then this one, it's just not that bad. Like, it was almost like that round, it was the second to last round, it was almost like it wanted to malfunction, but it didn't, if that makes any sense. I don't know, you might be able to back it up and look and see if the brass came out weird or something like that, but it was like the second to last round that I fired, so it's kind of interesting. All right. Of course, I'm gonna reload this magazine so I can shoot 4. But before I, go further, of course, I want to thank the people who support the channel and help us do what we do. Of course, we appreciate that. Like the NRA. If you haven't gone and joined the NRA, please go down to the link in the description and please do that. Also, SDI, the Sonoran Desert Institute. If you're interested in getting a degree in gunsmithing, check them out. They also accept GI Bill. Of course, federal ammo, shooting lots of federal ammo. And budsgunshop.com is where this thing came from. Appreciate everything they do for us and hooking us up with lots of guns for videos, all that kind of thing. So I appreciate you guys being patient with us on those when we when we thank the people who support us, because it's a big deal to to make this leap to doing YouTube professionally, and especially with all the stuff going on and threats of YouTube taking down gun videos and all that kind of stuff. It's our whole livelihood is, especially mine being younger, Dad, closer to retirement age. It's like our whole lives are banked on being able to do this, to a certain extent. So we appreciate you guys being patient with us and supporting those companies and organizations. Okay, all right, 3 new full mags. That's probably all I'm gonna shoot. Let's go ahead and start with the big one. Shoot some closer stuff, and then I'll come back to the red plate, see if I can do a little better on it next time. Again, like I said, it's kind of hard for me to get my face down all the way on the side. I don't know if I just got a big face or what the deal is with that, but you know, it's an issue I have on a lot of carbine type rifles, especially. It's really bad for me on the sub 2000, especially the old one. I can't remember if it's as bad on the new one or not, but definitely on the original sub 2000, I almost can't even shoot it because I just can't get my face down there unless I, like, you know, shoot all weird or something. It's really annoying. Maybe I could have like part of my cheekbone surgically removed or something, make it a little easier to shoot. Okay, let's shoot that row of turkeys there. There we go. Oh, that one didn't want to fall. There we go. That was a stubborn one. Let's try the other ones. Look at that. Pig's rocking, but it didn't fall. Okay. Right in the butt. Right in the butt, too. There's another pig. Right in the nose. Okay. So the silhouettes are a lot of fun to shoot. I grew up shooting at those things. They've grown, they've multiplied, they've been breeding over the years, and you know, that was always strange to watch out my bedroom window, but it's cheaper than having to buy new targets when they can multiply on their own. So, all right. Stop making dumb jokes, sorry. Let's try some close stuff. That's a lot of fun, and that's one thing that, I don't know, maybe some people don't think about that you do with a carbine like this, is even like close stuff. It's a lot more effective than a handgun, that's for sure. It's big, you can't, you know, stick it in your pants very easily. I mean, technically you could, but you know, the nice thing about a carbine like this in general, not just this one specifically, where especially where it's a takedown, it goes together pretty quickly. It's small. It's kind of thing you could like keep in your truck up under the seat or something like that. And if you need to grab it really quick, I mean, ghost ring sight. Now, with my issue of, you know, having too big of a face, I would put like a red dot or something on there so I could, you know, have a better sight picture without having to struggle. But I mean, you know, if terrorists or something try to take over your local shopping mall or something, you know, I mean, you'd do okay with something like this, even though you don't have a rifle round like an AR. 9mm is it's not terrible, especially if you have hollow points. Okay. Let's try that red plate that was giving me trouble on the first part of the video. All right, I'm gonna try to focus, take my time, and make sure I'm getting the sights up high enough. I think I was trying to aim too low on it. Again, I gotta sort of get in an awkward position to take a fine sight picture, but okay. All right, that was a little better. So there you go, the Ruger PC carbine. You know, as long as it seems to be pretty reliable, I think it's a neat little gun. Definitely not for people with big faces, but it's cool. I think you guys would like it. Just keep an eye on. I think the screws need to be tightened there a little bit, but you know, keep an eye on it. Of course, what you're hearing about it on the internet, maybe if you're not sure if you want to get one or not. Because, you know, there's no reason for something like this to not be reliable, of course, so that's pretty important. but you know, it shoots pretty well, and it's light, small. It takes, you know, it comes apart. It's not bad. It's something that Glock should make, because we all feel like Glock would probably make the best version of something like this. At least we hope. But you know, Ruger makes pretty good stuff too, so it's not bad. All right, I appreciate you guys for checking out the video, and I'll see you on the next one.